Tracey McCain's last day is today at News 2. And as you've watched her grow her career on air over the last 16 years, behind the scenes, her personal life has blossomed too. From getting married to her beloved husband, Jaron, to having 3 children together, Josiah, Simone, and Julian. They are all here today to support you, Tracy, as you sign off WFMY to start your new chapter with more precious family time.
And here they are. This is Josiah. Say
hello.
This is Julian. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And this is Simone.
Hi.
And this is my husband, Jaron.
Good morning.
So we are starting on a new adventure so I can spend more time with these lovely folks. And you know, one of my favorite conversations during this process was with my oldest son, who told me, he's like, Mom, you're gonna be great. He's like, we get to have you at home. This is awesome. And then he proceeds to ask me about what do I make you every morning?
Pancakes.
2 seconds later. Yeah.
World-class pancakes.
That's what I want you to make every day.
Say it again.
That's what I want you to make every day. Pancakes.
There you
And
go.
bacon.
And bacon. I gotcha.
You know, that's so sweet. I've looked up to you both so much over the years as a couple. You know, we've really tried to emulate the love you have for each other in your marriage, and you've been friends to both Trevor and me throughout the years. I've also seen the relationship you have in supporting each other in your careers. And Jaron, I know there are so many moments over Tracy's 16 years here that have made you so proud. Can you talk about a few of those?
Well, it's really hard, I guess, to narrow down to, you know, 1 or 2 moments. It's just, again, when you see the stories, you hear from people in the community when they're like, man, what Tracy does is so amazing.
Yeah.
What she has provided to, again, we're talking about, you know, some generations now for the number of years that have, you know, really transpired. So it's just so special to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I mean, this WFMY family has been a part of the family, you know, in every way, shape, or form, and I know it's going to continue to be that way. But again, I don't know if we can really narrow down 1 moment or 2 moments, because again, it's just so many great things, and again, the response and the love that we get.
Yeah.
I mean, we go out now and people will be like, are those Tracey McCain's kids? And I'm like, no, those are my children as well. But yes, those are Tracey McCain's children. So, but yeah, it's wonderful. It is so wonderful.
Jaron, you don't need me to tell you this, but the stories that Tracy has done, I mean, in my short time while I've been here, and of course over her entire career here, have been so important, and stories that probably would not have gotten told otherwise, and that nobody else has done. And I've said this over the last couple of days, you know, she really gave a voice to a lot of people who had stories to tell that without Tracy, probably their stories wouldn't have been told, and they would have never had the kind of support that they have now. And that's all thanks to all the amazing work that Tracy's done.
No, I mean, again, the research, you know, the background, I mean, the communicating, you know, setting up interviews and, you know, make sure all the right sources. I mean, those things which are so important to making sure that a story is true. And again, to really be candid with individuals, because again, the way you see it, the way I see it, we really can't depict what that individual is going through. And I think she's done an amazing job in doing that to make sure that light has been shed across the triad.
Yeah, and she is so grateful to share all of you and everything that happens, you know, with your family, with us, and with viewers over the years. And I feel like I know all of you so well, and I know our viewers at home feel like they know all of your families so well. And she really brings that motherhood to our show and to our station.
Josiah, what are you most looking forward to next week when your mama's home?
I'm looking for her to make. I want her to make breakfast, and
Pancakes.
I want her to help us out when we really need it. Because if you don't help out, then some things could go wrong. Because when Dad was home by himself and with her nanny Zoe, they had some problems.
Yeah, Daddies do a great job, but it's not quite like how Mama does it sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Mommy fixes everything, right?
Yeah, Tracy, you've been so family focused throughout your time here at WFMY. You care and give 100% to your career, but you give 100% to your family as well. Talk about how you've balanced that over the years.
You know, balance is only, you can't do it. You know what I mean? I get up at 1:50 in the morning, and it pains me to have to leave my family in the middle of the night, especially when one of them is sick. And this was a bad year for us, wasn't it? We had a lot of illnesses. Right?
Yeah, I had one for a week, and I hated it because Mom had to go to work.
Right. So, but now I get to stay home with you when you're sick, and I get to take be present. And when I get home, I won't be tired, and I can play with you guys, and we can
Finally.
and we can do things. And that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's why this was such a big part of my decision. Simone wants to say something. Would you mind? Because
every time that our mom gets home, we are all proud of her for her doing her work that she can do for the best to help the earth for Jesus and God.
Oh,
Amen.
that is
You
so
are
sweet,
so
Simone.
sweet. You're the sweetest
So beautiful. Well, we truly cannot thank you all enough for sharing your family with all of us in the Triad. Thank you. We all know and love you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Sorry, Julian, do you want to say something? Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Great. That's what we got.
All right, Josiah, say we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.